Welcome back to Never Enough Novels for another round of Celebrity Book Club spoilers. Find out which books are being picked for the July 2025 Celebrity Book Clubs before they're officially announced to the public. I'm sharing this information based on a few reliable sources within the book industry so that you can figure out which books are going to be picked before they're officially announced to the public in late June. So far for June, I'm able to share the Read with Jenna pick and the Good Morning America pick, and we'll also go through Oprah's current book club pick. I'm hoping this information will be helpful for you so you can pre-order these books and get them as soon as they're released, or put them on hold at your library or on Libby so you'll be first in line. Make sure you hit like on this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow along on my podcast so you can be the first to see these spoilers each time they're released. Starting off with the Read with Jenna book club, this book club has been hosted by Jenna Hager-Bush since about 2019, and she focuses on discussion-worthy books of all genres. You can follow along with her on Instagram at Read with Jenna or use the hashtag Read with Jenna. And her July 2025 book club pick is called Happy Wife by Meredith Lavender and Kendall Shores. It's always fun to read a twisty thriller during the summer, so I'm so excited to see this as her pick for July. Nora Davies is a 28-year-old swim instructor at an exclusive country club in Florida, but she often feels out of place among the elite members there. However, when she meets Will Somerset, a 46-year-old high-powered lawyer and father, they fall in love in a whirlwind romance, and she can't quite believe this is happening to her, but ultimately they get married, despite the whispers about Nora's age and inexperience and possibly her motives. So surrounded by judgment from Will's ex-wife, ex-law partner, and his social circles, Nora slowly begins to embrace her new life. But she quickly discovers that beneath the polished surface of wealth lack a ton of deep resentments and hidden secrets. The story really begins the morning after Nora hosts a birthday party for Will, and he vanishes without a trace. Nora is immediately placed under superstition, and she must fight to prove her innocence and unravel the tangled web of deceit that surrounds his disappearance. With help from her loyal friend, Nora starts digging more into Will's past to try to figure out where the heck he went, and she realizes that she may be the only one determined enough to find him and set the record straight. Alternating between their loving courtship and the present-day investigation, the dual timeline narrative explores themes of class disparity, vulnerability within a marriage, and the masks people wear even behind closed doors. Next up is the Good Morning America book club, and this monthly book club was also established in 2019 and again features a diverse range of authors and genres. You can join in the conversation by following along at their Instagram account at GMA Book Club or using that same hashtag. The July GMA Book Club pick is called The Compound by Aisley Rawl. This is a debut novel about a contestant on a reality show and that has all the glitz, glamour, and drama that you hope for with a summer read. So Lily is a stunning 20-year-old, sort of aimlessly going through life when she wakes up one day in a vast desert compound with 19 other contestants, and they are all part of this hyper-popular reality TV experiment. Each day, Lily and her fellow contestants compete challenges to obtain things they need or desire. So the items range from basic necessities like food to luxury items like champagne or makeup, all while being filmed for millions of viewers. So cameras monitor every move, and producers are manipulating the game behind the scene. So they're ramping up intimacy requirements and raising ethical stakes until the contestants are forced to question whether they are just performing for the cameras or actually trying to survive. As alliances are formed and torn apart, the lines blur between desire and desperation. The author keeps readers hooked with this escalating psychological tension and an underlying critique about how reality TV packages human drama for viewers and the moral sacrifices that people will make for comfort and for fame. And by the end, even Lily is questioning what it truly costs to win. This is definitely the Celebrity Book Club pick of July that I'm most excited to read. And lastly, we'll go through Oprah's book club current picked. So her book club is by far the longest running option on this list. She doesn't always follow an exact monthly schedule like some of the other ones do, but when she picks a book, she usually posts a read along schedule on her Instagram, so you can follow at Oprah's book club or use that hashtag as well. And her latest book club pick is called The River is Waiting by Wally Lamb. It features Corby Ledbetter, who is a stay-at-home dad and former artist struggling to find work. And his life is slowly falling apart as he tries to hide his growing addictions, and all of this has led to major cracks in his marriage as well. So one morning, he causes a tragedy that rips his family apart for good and lands him in prison. This novel follows his grueling emotional journey as he attempts to confront what he's done. So inside the prison, he experiences both unimaginable brutality alongside small acts of humanity, and with the strength of his mother's unending love and the grace of a prison librarian, Corby wrestles with accountability for his actions, but ultimately hopes for redemption. Lamb offers an intimate portrait of flawed humanity, one that's marked by brokenness, resilience, and that elusive hope that even the worst mistakes that we make still could leave room for reconciliation. Let me know in the comments if you're watching on YouTube or Spotify which of these books you're most excited to read this year. And as always, stay tuned next month for our next round of Celebrity Book Club spoilers.